Oh, this works. See? Well, that works. Can you see out the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. The thing I don't like is I can't I have no way to charge it. Going pretty good, Brad. How you doing, man? We're in California right now. We are headed to SoCal. Oh, the bridge. Oh, the fun bridge.
I wonder if the guys are just laughing when they're doing this. Like, this thing is so
Where, hey Brad, where are you looking at going tonight or what? Oh, you're out of Phoenix? Okay. Are you gonna try doing Top Gun? Man, this bridge is bouncy. Oh, that's a cool truck. Jeez. My wife, oh, she thought when we were going across that bridge for the very first time, she thought I was doing that on purpose.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
So night's a good fit for you, huh? Are you gonna do the Top Gun program? Yeah, I guess I can see everything on there. So Top Gun is basically a week program of being on the simulator. And the way to get into Top Gun is you have a choice. So if you've had experience trucking before, like kind of similar experience driving maybe a straight truck or a box truck, you can get into the Top Gun program. If you've had military experience, you can get into the Top Gun program. If you have gone to college, you can get into the Top Gun program too. They've been doing work over here forever. Well, that would work to get you into the Top Gun program. Are you a smoker? Oh, thanks, buddy. Jeez, that was real nice. Yeah, I smoked for a little bit, but then I ended up quitting. Yeah, there's a lot of trainers out there that smoke. I mean, I don't know if when you come on you'll be smoking or not, so. But you are right, it is hard to find good trainers out there. Is it hard to find good trainers out there?
Sure is.
Yeah. Even my student says it's hard to find good trainers. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that you don't smoke in the vehicles. Otherwise, they'd stink to hell. He says, "What's up?"
What's going on, man?
So Johnny is on his, what is this, your third day? This is your third day. So Johnny's on his third day right now. So he's learning how to back in. He's learning how to, I guess, back up the shake liner. It's pretty bad. It's a matter of learning how to put that foot on the pedal and not make it shake. By the way, good luck getting your license, man. Getting into night. It's a really good job to get into. Yeah, I do have a driver code. It's 3FO as the letter O, and then M as in 01. You're welcome. Boy, what a nice day out. Sort of. It's 3FOM01. So take out the other O. There you go. Except it's a 0. You had it right on the other one with the 01.
2 miles. Keep left onto I-5 toward Los Angeles.
Oh, Sacramento. There you go, that's right. How soon before you graduate? Thanks, brother. 2 weeks, that's not very far away, man. And you're going to school out in Phoenix right now, is that correct?
Half a mile. Keep left onto I-5 toward Los
Yeah, I
Angeles.
think it's okay.
Oh.
They just come up in their feeds, like, as they look at the truck and everything.
Oh, I see, okay. Nice. Are they doing a pretty good job teaching you guys?
Keep left onto I-5 toward Los Angeles.
Those are some bumps.
And there's worse highways than this, huh? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
way, way worse.
I always thought this had worse highways.
They didn't do 45s or 90s? In your guys' school, did you learn 45s?
No.
You didn't learn. What about 90s?
No. All we did was just an offset parallel.
That's what he's saying he did too.
They just teach you what the test is. That's it.
Wow, that's crazy to me.
So they do the straight back and
So you figured it out on your own.
yeah, I've never done it. Like I said, I've never.
Wow, that is BS. So Johnny over here is saying that he didn't learn it either, and he just figured it out on his own. So the next video that I'm doing is his first, basically back, and I didn't even realize that he hadn't even done it before. So I would say you did a pretty good job trying to figure it out. Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, so I guess apparently some schools teach it, some schools don't. You know, Johnny's from over here in California, so I guess it's probably about the same over in Phoenix. See, the school that I went to, they taught, what'd they teach? They were teaching how to do 90s. So that's all they were teaching us how to do. Well, that was a long time ago. Still saying take I-5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Sometimes Google girl likes to change her mind.
Gonna go to the 99.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't even know why.
I hate the 99.
I hate 99 too. That road sucks. Yeah, the freight right now, well, for everybody sucks. I mean, that's just, to be honest, I mean, it's pretty bad right now. I'm not gonna lie about that. That's pretty bad.
Half a mile. Keep left
Yeah, well, not only yellow truck drivers, but also prime drivers have been laid off, 400 prime drivers. So we got those guys out there. Plus, there's a lot of other companies that have shut down. And now there's an influx of those drivers too. So everybody's looking for jobs. Knight just recently, hold on, let me change why this is doing this. Knight, our CEO took a pay cut, and it was about a 20% pay cut, and they've also laid off staff just to keep drivers and hire new ones. So we are still hiring. Golly. Well, that's good, man. I'll tell you what, trucking is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, there is a lot to trucking besides just holding a steering wheel. There's a lot to learn out here. A lot of people think it's going to be easy coming into this industry, and it's not easy, as Johnny's finding out right now.
Yeah, it was a big reality check these last couple days.
So, what about the paperwork?
A lot.
A lot of paperwork, right?
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
way more than I thought anyways.
Yeah. Paperwork, ELD. Plus, there's still some stuff that I haven't even taught you yet.
I know, don't do too much.
Don't overload me.
I'll put my hands up. Ah!
That's funny. Yeah, hopefully whatever trainer you get, man, hopefully they're not the type of trainer that's just out for money. And, you know, I was telling Johnny this too, that a lot of trainers these days seem like they don't want to train. They just want to run the miles so they can get money. And, you know, to hell with the student is what they think. And they're just going to use them and abuse them. However they pass the test in the end, I don't even know. But, you know, most of them have them come on board, and then they tell the trainee, hey, I got the GPS, truck GPS already set up, so it's already good to go. So just follow the trucking GPS, and yeah, you'll be good to go. And I'm going to go back in the back and sleep. So good luck. Wake me up if you need anything. Yeah, that's good. Don't let them take advantage of you. And say something if they're trying to do that crap. Yeah, so far it's a peaceful ride, only because it's Sunday and it's what is it?
Memorial Day weekend.
Is it no, Labor Day weekend.
Oh, so-
Labor Day weekend. We have a live unload tonight at 2200. So I woke up. We were all the way in Oregon this morning, and I got up at 1:15 a.m. Started driving. Drove 9 hours and 33 minutes. Did 564 miles. Now he's going to drive the rest of the way there, but we're probably going to have to park for a little bit up on top of the Grapevine and then head down into LA. The place that we're going to is not, it definitely does not look like a great place to back into, that's for sure. It looks kind of like an alley. Yeah, he is. So Knight pays $800, and so right now he's a 4-weeker. So every week he gets paid $800, and after taxes, it works out to be like $664, I think, something like that. I mean, as far as pay goes, it's not that bad. Are you gonna get a pension from from working at the airport? And yeah, something's definitely better than nothing. Oh, that sucks. Oh, good old Swift. Maybe. Don't say it. Don't. It's not a I mean, it's a possibility that even your first year you might make more. Yeah, we actually own Swift. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna get a holder. I think I'm just gonna use this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be better. As long as I plug it in. But my phone's only gonna last for so long.
I have a long cable. Is it the same as the phones?
No, the problem is that like when my phone is actually on this, if I put a cable underneath, then it kind of holds it back from staying right where it needs to be.
Just a little bit of weight.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with Swift, man. Ugh. Swifty. Hopefully Knight takes you on. You don't have any tickets or anything on your record, do you? Yeah, you should be fine then. I mean, they're hiring people right out of school, so they're basically just looking at safety items that could possibly hold you back from being a night driver, felonies, stuff like that. But if you don't have any of that kind of stuff, you should be able to get hired on. And you already have 19 years of experience, so. $350. Well, do you have a CPAP machine? So when you go in tonight, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to give you an English test. After you pass the English test, then they're going to send you over to the place to get your physical done, even though you already might have a physical. But they're going to do another one. They do this with everybody. So they're going to go over, they're going to get you another physical. When the doctor checks your neck, he's going to measure your neck, and if it's over 16 inches, there's a very good possibility that you will be sent to a sleep study test. And basically all you have to do is you order this sleep study test. It goes to the terminal. Then you put this ring on, and the test is about $156. Put this ring on, you go to sleep one night, and then you'll hear back anywhere from 24 to 48 hours whether or not you have sleep apnea, and that determines whether or not you get a CPAP machine. All of my trainees get to hear me snore. Do you hear me snore?
Yep.
That's probably why my trainee now doesn't get any sleep, because I snore super loud like a freight train. That's what I forgot to get, a fan. I was going to get 2 fans, actually. I was going to get one to set up there at the very top.
Yeah, I'm getting the meat sweats.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you got to remind me when we stop again. Get those fans, throw out that piece of crap one that quit on me. Your restless leg syndrome? What is, I don't even know what that means, restless leg. What is that? You know what that is? Restless leg syndrome?
Yeah, it's
See, nobody wants to let you in. Oh, your legs move when you sleep. I think mine does the same thing when I sleep, but my wife says, what the thing that they're looking for in this sleep study is, do you stop breathing when you're asleep?
he's smoking breaks.
Yeah, he is big time. Smoking something. Whew. Oh, dang. He is really smoking pretty bad. I think he's got a flat. Yeah, look at that. He's got a flat.
Oh, he just
Or it's locked up.
It's not even marked, is it?
Oh my gosh, that stinks. All right, man. Oh. If you tap down 3 times on your pedal and hold it down on the 3rd time, a big blue thing will come on your screen and it'll say Smart Pass. You have 30 minutes of Smart Pass, but we share it together. I'd get back in the right lane. There's no way you're going to pass this guy. So I only use it when
You're like right there.
yeah, pretty much. Like I did earlier. Jeez, that guy is really smoking. Whew. Look at all that smoke coming off there. Dang. One of his tires. It's pretty bad. Sick, good job. Feel like you passed school with flying colors? Well, that's good. Yeah, as soon as you get out, man, I would definitely apply for night ASAP. Hey, you got to toot your own horn sometimes if you're good. There's no shame in it. I would definitely be watching YouTube videos on backing though. I highly, highly recommend it. Oh, that's good. Nights are all automatic, so you don't have to worry about any manuals. That's good. Schneider, there's a couple good Schneider videos that I've seen, and JTech has some really good videos. Who else? Believe it or not, Swift has one good video. Oh, are ya? I should be coming out with another video probably within the next 2 days, I think. You know what? I haven't seen like the other guys that do videos, like Alex the trucking guy. I haven't ever seen them do lives. Have you?
Not live. The only one I just started doing it last week was Just Trucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or at least that was the first time I ever seen him do live.
yeah. I had no clue you could even do live on here.
I should have waited to tell you.
You should have waited.
Until I'm able to back up.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I'm gonna be like, oh please don't, please don't.
I should have waited 2 weeks into it.
Yeah.
That's funny. I know Alex is still trying to figure it out.
What are you doing, guy?
Yeah, guy. Hey, guy. Come on, guy. What are you doing? It's funny. You know what I've noticed is that particular company, he is always, so this is what I've noticed about GP Transco, is GP Transco does a lot of live loads and live unloads. That's right, my guy. God, he does way too many, and the problem is that, like, with Alex, he only works from 3 a.m. in the morning till, I don't know, 3 p.m. or something like that, right? Yeah. And he won't drive. How do you make money? That's what I wonder. And I've been noticing that, like, with his videos, he's not used to doing long miles. He hates doing long miles. Like, his miles are anywhere between 350 and like 400 per day.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not very many miles. So his paychecks yes, you can get up to around 68 to 69 cents a mile if you get the inward facing camera, but making very much money. Yeah, exactly. And he has to wait till the next day to get unloaded. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not into live unloads and live loads. It just takes away from my miles. And if you have to sit there and wait, you're sitting for 2 hours for free, and then you start getting paid detention. So at night with detention, I already told you about this, right?
Go ahead.
So at night with detention, after the first 2 hours, then you can put in detention, and then you start getting paid $12 an hour. That's not much money. $12 an hour. And it only goes up to 10 hours. So after 10 hours, you know, like my terminal always does the right thing. They'll pay you like breakdown pay or layover pay. So I never worry about going over 10 hours. Phoenix has stuff. I don't know what it is though. Are you kind of wanting to stay more near Phoenix, or just on the western side of the states, or what do you want to do? So if you're wanting to get all the backing practice, I would highly suggest doing all 48 states. All 48 states is going to get you lots and lots of different kinds of backing. Not only that, but you get to know all the roads around all 48 states. It's way better than regional because, you know, like I was telling Johnny, with doing regional, you're limited as far as your loads go, so you can only do what's within your region. And if you go all 48, now instead of limiting yourself, now you're opened up to a ton of possibilities as far as loads go. So as let's say you're in Washington State and it's snowing and you want to get out of the snow areas, well, you can say, I want to head over towards the Florida area. So get me over towards the Florida area where there's no snow, or get me over to the east side of the states where there's no snow. And they'll do that. Then you have more of a chance of making more money. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, you can either do 21 out, 3 days home, or what I do and what I tell my students they can do is 2 weeks out, 2 to 4 days off. I mean, unless you want to be out longer, that's totally up to you. But you also got to remember with night, we have a bonus program. So we have a production bonus. We have a safety bonus, a fuel bonus, and then on top of the fuel bonus, when you hit the fuel bonus, you get an extra bonus on top of that called a kicker bonus. And altogether, those bonuses can add up to anywhere between, $900 to $1,400, depending on how many miles you run for the month. Yeah, you can be out a lot longer if you want to. That's up to you. I usually do 2 weeks out and then 2 days home. And I switch between Florida and Washington State. Some guys, they'll go out for a month and then they'll take a week off. What do you mean add up your days off? Yeah, you don't get paid for any time you're taking off unless you're getting paid time off. You get PTO after 1 year of being with night. And the PTO is 40 hours or 5 days a week. Yeah, I mean, that's up to you if you want to take 6 days off, but you probably wouldn't get paid for it. Unless you're using the PTO. Homeless people. Yeah, this is definitely not like a regular job. Just remember, every bit of time off that you take is going to take away from your bonus. I just love this part of the freeway.
Yeah.
It's so nice and pleasant. Feels like a dream.
California taxes at work.
Just you in your house, huh? I mean, you can live out of your truck too. I know plenty of people that do it. I do it. I live out of my truck because I'm training students pretty much 24/7. my wife is in school right now to be a truck driver too, so she's going to be coming out here pretty soon, and I'll be training her. And she's probably going to be living out of her truck also. So, you know, it's all about goals. It's all about what you want to do in your, you know, with your career, where you want to take things. This road just keeps getting better and better. You can see? You can see?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you can see. Is it better if it's back here like this?
Yeah. You don't have to.
Alright.
I just like watching the emerging traffic.
Just let me know if you need me to move the camera.
Alright.
Well, it's good that you've done the research. Welcome in, y'all. We're in California right now. Going through... Aren't we in Lodi right now?
Stockton.
Oh, we're in Stockton? Yeah, we're going through Stockton right now, Stockton, California. Yeah, over on the east side of the states, if you're going through like South Carolina, no, is it South Carolina? No. Yes. South and some of North Carolina, the roads are freaking horrible. It's like this, but it's like boom, 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 boom.
Like ice road truckers.
Oh man, just like ice road truckers, it's horrible. It's like, wow, you people can't fix these freaking roads? Give me a break. It's amazing. The state is given all this money and they can't fix these darn roads. You would think that the trucker lanes are the most important lanes. 'Cause those are the ones that keep getting damaged. Man. It's 9:28. Does it seem like it's going down in time?
Yeah, before it was. I thought it was later or earlier. I'll start paying attention.
Yeah, because what should happen is that one should go up, this one should start going down, and then they should both meet in the middle around like 8 something. You're on what, 58? Yeah. Yeah, it should kind of, well, Actually, this will be. Well, this will be a little bit closer. It's going to take a little bit of time for this one to go down.
$7.59 on that one.
7:59. So yeah, we're probably going to be around 8:45, 9:45. Boy, I just don't know about showing up that early.
Might be some leeway because it's Sunday.
Huh?
You think there'll be leeway because it's a Sunday? Or does that matter? Hard to say.
I just don't. I haven't been down to this part before. Plus, it looks kind of like an alley, and if we go in that alley,
You're kind of stuck.
we're kind of stuck. Exactly, and so yeah, if we have to move, that would suck. And I don't know. I don't even know if anybody's going to be there that early. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. We'll see what time it is when we get up to the top of the Grapevine. And what time it will be by the time we get down there.
When it gets closer, would you be able to call them? See if they can take it early, or is that not a good idea?
If the phone number is good. Like usually what I've noticed is with phone numbers, they go to some office somewhere and it's not even the actual place.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's the place. I would assume that there's one guy that's going to be there. He's the forklift operator, and he can only do it at a certain time. Like there was a place in Prescott, Arizona that we went to, and they had the same newspaper print stuff and or print rolls, and they're all sorts of different kinds of rolls meant for different newspaper things, I guess. And we got there on a weekend, and they said that they didn't open till Monday. So what I did is I got there on a Saturday night. So I was like, well, I'm going to make sure I'm first in line. So what I did, they only had one bay, and I backed my trailer into that bay, right up to the dock, and I disconnected, and went out, got food, all that kind of stuff, then rehooked back up, and then waited till Monday, and I just stayed in that dock the whole time. And he came in. Why are you not turning? There we go. He came in on that Monday, and I walked in, and
In half a mile, keep left onto I-5
the guy's
toward
like
Los
this
Angeles.
hardcore biker dude, and just an old kind of badass dude. And he used to be one of those what do they call them, the guys that chase down the guys with warrants. Yeah, he used to be
Like
one
a
of
bounty hunter?
Yeah, bounty hunter, that's what he was. He was a bounty hunter. So he used to
Left onto I-5
take
toward
his
Los
truck.
Angeles.
He was an owner op. He had his truck fitted and stuff built into his trailer with a hidden door, side door and everything, where he'd go out bounty hunting while he was trucking. And he'd grab the guys and he'd put them inside his trailer. He'd put them inside his trailer,
Oh, my.
handcuffed to the walls, and he'd leave him in there for like 2 or 3 days.
Human trafficking.
And pretty much, yeah. And nobody even knew that they were even back there because he had it soundproofed.
Oh, my God.
He said there was one day he forgot that he had somebody back there, and he finally realized, he's like, oh my gosh, I have somebody back there. And he opened up the door. The guy was like laying on the ground, sweating profusely, almost dead. And he's like, oh my God. So he brought him to wherever it was that he needed to bring him. But anyways, the story was, I went up to the door because I heard him in there, and I opened up the door and I was waiting for him to come back and everything. And he's like, he was like, there was a lot of swearing involved with this guy. He's like, yeah, I was going to go out there and I was just going to turn you away and tell you to get the F out of here. And I was like, well, I wouldn't have left. I would have just called my company and I would have said, I'm just going to drop my trailer right here and I'm going to go get an empty somewhere else. And he goes, that wouldn't have effing worked out so well for you. I'm like, well, probably wouldn't have worked out for you so well because you don't have a truck to move this. he goes, well, yeah, you're probably right on that. I said, hey man, I'm just here trying to get this dropped, trying to get it unloaded, and I'm real sorry if I did it the wrong way, but I just didn't want anybody taking my spot. He goes, no, I get it. I totally get it. I understand. I'm not. He goes, it's just I had other stuff to do, and it's just makes a little bit more work on my end, but it's not a big deal. He seemed like a nice guy and everything, and then he started telling me all those stories. Like he would ride with the Banditos, and he'd ride with Hell's Angels, like with the president. And I was like, how would you ride with him if you weren't even in the club? He's like, because I was friends with all of them. And I was like, so, like, they just invited you along to ride as a non-club person? And he goes, yeah. I was like, did that feel weird? Because obviously you didn't have the Hell's Angels patch thing on your vest. He goes, yeah, it was a little weird. He goes, yeah, especially like when they were getting in fights with other gangs or whatever, other biker gangs, and I was just told to stay out of it, so I'd just go by the wayside, drink my beer, and we'd just wait till they were done fighting and then hop on our bikes and just keep going. I'm like, wow, man. He said one time, he goes, one time I was catching, that's what it was. So they were at Sturgis, and he goes, I was, with Hell's Angels, and he goes, when we were there, I recognized a guy that had a warrant out for his arrest, and he was a pedophile. So I had approached him, and I had the Hell's Angels, with me in my back. So, he goes, I approached the guy and I told him I was going to take him in right there. And he goes, the hell you are? And he goes, yeah, I am. One way or the other, I'm taking you in. He goes, no, you're not. And then 2 other guys came in and they're like, you're not taking him. He's like, yeah, I am. And so the Hell's Angels didn't know what this guy did. They didn't know he was a pedophile. And so I guess they called the police. The police came out, and they were trying to get out of it. And the police were trying to engage both sides, and the guy was like, well, I could tell the police what you did if if they really want to know, because they're not going to let you go. And he's like, fine, I don't give a crap. I'll kick all your guys' butts. And so he ended up telling the police what he did. And they're like, no, we're done. Okay, we'll see it. Whatever you guys want to do from here on out, that's up to you guys. We won't interfere. So the other two guys that was with the pedophile guy, they're like, we'll take you guys on right now. And he was like, hey, look, we could just do this the easy way, and I could just arrest you right here, take you down to the station, and it could be all done and over with. They're like, we're going to take you on, man. He's like, well, you're not going to take me on. You're going to take these guys on. And the president goes, hey, so what do you want us to do with these guys? Do you want us to just kind of rough them up a little bit, or you want us to do something else? He's like, well, just don't let me know what you're going to do. Just do whatever you're going to do. All I need is one guy alive. That's that guy over there. And they're like, okay, well, just go out, go have a beer, and we'll come get you in about 45 minutes. So they came and got him in 45 minutes. He came back. The guy was bleeding all over his freaking face. He was barely living. And he goes, where's the other two guys? And the president goes, don't ask.
Yeah.
We took care of them. Don't worry about it. He goes, I would assume that they might have killed him or something. I don't know. He goes, they're just that type.
Yeah.
He goes, you definitely do not want to mess with those guys at all, period. That guy had so many stories. He just wanted to talk and talk and talk and talk. Gusty wind warning. Well, the good thing for us is that we're super heavy, so
Yeah.
we don't need to worry about that too much.
Yeah, it wasn't bad going over the bridge by the airport.
It was what?
It wasn't bad going over the bridge by the airport.
Yeah, are you feeling it right now, or?
I'm not.
Oh. So over in Tracy, we go over there quite a bit. There's Kellogg's over there. There's Costco.
That's that big downhill.
Huh?
Oh, in Tracy.
Tracy, California. Yeah. What else do we go to over there? Costco. Don't ever get sucked into that Costco over there. To going over there. It's the worst Costco ever. We'll literally be waiting in line for a very, very long time. It's horrible. Or no, that's Safeway. That's right, that's Safeway. The Costco isn't that bad. It's the Safeway that's the horrible one.
Right curve ahead.
Nobody wants to go there. There's trucks lined, like in the morning, there's trucks lined up all the way out to the freeway. And it's horrible. You'll sit there for forever. When I first got hired on, this driver manager lady who was absolutely horrible at being a driver manager. She got me a load going over there, and I didn't know anything about it, you know.
2
So,
miles, keep left onto I-5 toward I-5.
so I get sucked into going over there with a load. There wasn't even that many miles at all. So I get over there, and then I see all these trucks going all the way out to the highway, and I'm like, oh man, I wonder if this is for the Safeway. So finally, about 2 hours later, I get into the Safeway, get checked in, and then they're like, oh, well, we can't even get you in for probably another like 7 or 8 hours, and maybe not even till tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I've already been waiting for 2 hours, and I haven't even really gotten much drive time in today. That's ridiculous. So I called up my driver manager, that girl, and she's like, yeah, just wait there. And I'm like, you seriously want me to wait here? This is crazy. You should be getting me another load somewhere else. You know, I don't think that I should have to wait here overnight in the parking lot, and the truck that I was in didn't even have any food in it. You know, because I had just gotten that truck. That was just bad times. Yeah, that was not fun. Anyway, somebody else, the terminal manager, because I had called the terminal manager and said, hey, this is what's going on. Is there something else I can get? Do I really need to wait here? And so he talked to the girl, and he's like, get him something else. There's no reason he should be waiting there. See if he can drop the trailer there, and then they can grab it and they can live unload it, and then get him another load going somewhere else. I don't understand why you're making him sit there and wait. You know? So that's what she did. That's how bad of a driver manager she was.
Blinking on that one.
Huh?
He was blinking on that one.
Was it?
Yeah.
My wife is trying to tap on the live, and it's not letting her in for some reason.
It's not saying anything. Are you still seeing?
Well, that's what I asked her. I said, are you seeing anything on there? Like, what does it say? And she goes, I don't know. It just won't let me on there. Well, it's got to say something.
I don't think it's a setting on our end.
You know what? I wonder if it's just because of the signal that I had yesterday.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, if it's just too bad,
Because I'll bet you if you got on there right now, you'd be able to see it.
Can you still see people on there?
Yeah.
I wonder-
Only if they talk. Getting a little darker over here.
This is one cloud, huh?
Yeah, it is. No, my wife called me real quick. She was trying to tap on the live, but for some reason she couldn't get into it. Yeah, if my wife is on here, I don't know. I don't even know if she's on here. She's over in Florida right now. Those clouds look really cool on here. Have you seen way down here on the right hand side where they're doing like all that excavation stuff? I wonder what they're getting out of there. I wonder if that has to do with concrete.
Oh, I was thinking like those big industrial buildings they were putting out there look like another Amazon depot or something. Haven't been down
So right now we're kind of near Tracy, California, and do you remember the name of the place that we're heading? It's a place I haven't been, but it's downtown LA pretty much. Literally, it looks like we're going into an alley to get, and we have to back into this like fence area, and I think we'll still be sticking out in the alleyway, or if it's an alley, I'm not really sure. Yeah, we're going south. I don't even know how they're going to unload us because they don't have a dock. So they probably have one of those ramps that hooks up to your trailer and then they run up the ramp. But we got a lot of rolls for newspaper, paper rolls. No, it's definitely not normal. Normally I'm not downtown LA. Like normally we're going into like Riverside or Fontana or Jurupa Valley or Victorville, Long Beach. No, that wouldn't be fun. All I know is from the map, looking at the map, what looked like an alley, it looks like there's a lot of mechanics that are on that alley. There's a lot of junk vehicles sitting out from what it looks like on the Google Street View. But the miles on this load were pretty good. I mean, it was like almost 1,000 miles, right? Almost 1,000, like 975 miles. So that's not too bad. We started driving them this morning. Yeah, so I started out, or I got up around 1:15 a.m. this morning. Drove for 9 hours and 33 minutes. And now he's going to drive for the next, well, how many hours you got left? 6 hours? So he's got another 6 hours left to drive. Power teaming, we could go pretty far. Normally what my schedule is, like how I like to work things as a trainer, is I'll normally get up anywhere between 3:30 a.m. in the morning and 4 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and then we'll head out around 4:30 or 5, and then I will switch with my student around 11:30 to 12:30. But in the case of today, it was around 1. And then they'll drive anywhere between, you know, the 12 mark to, that almost looks like G.I. Joe American Hero right there.
That's cool. Big, the logo is big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they'll normally drive to anywhere between 8:30 and 10:30 at night. 55 miles an hour sucks. Really bad. You really don't make a whole lot of miles doing 55 miles an hour. They do not really team. I do not team. I'm gonna make that straight up and clear. I do not team with anybody. What we do is we do a power team. So after I'm done driving in the morning, afternoonish time, I'm still awake all the way till 10, whenever the student finishes, all the way up till 10:30 at night. And then we do the same thing the next day. It just means that I get less sleep. Now, I can't say that about most trainers. Some trainers, they'll just go in the back and start sleeping. Because they're just way, way, way too tired, you know? But it's up to the trainer, whatever they want to do. If they want to team with their student, they can team with their student if they want. They should be in the right seat, yes. Does it mean that they stay in the right seat? No. It just depends on the trainer. That's why I said, you know, there's some trainers that you'll get in and they'll just say, GPS is good to go, just go ahead and drive, and if you need anything, wake me up in the back. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, up there. It's concrete quarry.
And then they got their ponds right out here. Or it used to be ponds. Yeah, they're still kind of ponds. Looks like it's drying up a little bit. Well, yeah, and how comfortable they are with the rookie. Let's just say that in the years that I've trained, there have been 3 students that I've actually teamed with, and they were really, really good at driving. It's not that hard to get out of CA. Like we started in California. We went from the Tulare yard to Washington State, and then from Washington State, now we're back in California, and then from California, we're going to go over to St. George, Utah, and then I don't have a load after that yet, so you know, St. George, Utah, from where we're going to be dropping, it's only about 306 miles away. It's not very far. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. He's talking about Joel, the guy that I kicked out. How crazy that guy was. Oh my gosh. He was, yeah, I couldn't even understand the guy. I couldn't understand the guy. I'm pretty sure the guy couldn't even understand me. It's like you say left and he goes right and he doesn't even know which way to put the blinker on. That was crazy. I don't even, like we said, we're like, how in the heck did he pass his test? I don't even understand that. I don't know. He said, so he's from Burma, so he's Burmese. Oh, thank you, Gar. I love it when people do that. And he's lived in this country for 10 years. Some of the language that's going on, or completely understand the language that's going on. But apparently not. What about now? Am I breaking up now? This area of California kind of sucks as far as signal goes. So yeah, with that guy Joel, he is actually from Burma, so he's Burmese, and he said he's been in this country for 10 years. So you'd think after 10 years of being in this country that he would probably speak a little bit better English than what he does right now, and that he'd be able to understand it a lot better. And not only that, he said he was an Uber driver. So when we went to the airport to drop off our rental, I had him drive the van back, and because I just wanted to see, you know, how his driving skills were, since he said he was an Uber driver. And he was holding the phone up, like right here, out the window, and looking at it the whole darn time. And I had to tell him, you know, hey, buddy, you need to set the phone down, my guy.
Alex Tribute.
Yeah, Alex Tribute right there. So he set the phone down, and he couldn't follow it worth a crap. His driving, he was weaving in and out of lanes. He was following people way too close. I mean, I could tell within the first 5 minutes of his driving that it was pretty bad. So I already knew going into it, it wasn't going to be good. Plus, I didn't get to pick him. He was just chosen for me, and pretty much all my students I get to choose. So how I normally do it is my driver or my safety guy, he'll call me with a name of a person, and he'll say, hey, here's the number for the guy. Give him a call. I don't know anything about him, so just see if it's a fit for you. So I'll call. I'll know within the first, 5 to 10 minutes whether the guy is going to be worth training or not training. And if the guy's worth training, then I'll lay out all my expectations and, just my very few little rules that I have. And we'll go from there, and then normally I'll take them on. But normally I take on like 2-week students just because it works out a lot better for me. I'll do 2 weeks out, I'll drop them off, then I'll go home for 2 days, then I'll go pick up another student for 2 weeks, all that kind of stuff, so on and so forth. But the way it worked out this time, I was dropping my student off over in the Fontana yard, and Johnny watches my videos too, so he contacted me through the video, and he's a 4-week student and seemed like a really great guy, so everything just kind of worked out perfect for both him and I. I'm able to go visit my family. I'm able to go visit my wife. Everything just works out great for both him and I. So oh yeah, no, that guy was scary. So I mean, I really did have to stop videoing because I was literally hanging on to the handle on my right, which you know what it's called, and I was crapping my pants. It was so scary. When we pulled into the truck stop, I didn't even bother having him back in anywhere. I was just breathing really hard, and I was just like, okay, let's stop right here next to this truck. We're calling it done for the night. Then I got up in the morning and I called, what did I do? Oh, I called my dad. I was like, hey, I'm just off. There's just no way around this. And I had already told him before I had left Tennessee, you know, hey, there's probably a pretty good, this guy is not going to work out. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up right now. Oh, they were like, okay, well, just let us know. Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay too. It's not worth dying for money, that's for sure. That's the scary thing about some of these students. You just never know. If any of you other guys have any questions, just let me know. No, you know what happened to the guy? So after the video, I had talked to his safety guy, and the safety guy was like, yeah, so you need to just tell me what happened. So I let him know what happened. And he goes, okay, so we definitely can't have him go out for 4 weeks because we had already put in, you know, as far as money wise into him for 2 weeks. So is he even trainable by anybody, any other person? And I said, well, you're lucky if he is, but if I can't train him, then probably nobody else is going to be able to train him. And he's still going to be a safety hazard out on the road, probably getting into a wreck, and he's probably going to kill somebody, you know, the trainer and other people. And so the guy was like, well, yeah, we can't have that. So I think we're just going to rent him a vehicle. We're going to get him back up here to Indianapolis, and we're just going to let him go. And I felt bad for the guy because the guy was really super nice and everything, and he needed the job. But I just, you know, safety-wise, I can't have that out on the road. I just honestly can't. I feel like I'm talking in my videos.
You're doing your video voice.
Yeah, I am doing my video voice.
Yeah.
Nah, it definitely wasn't meant to be at all. Hey, you know, some people were meant to be truck drivers and they're good at driving, and there are some people that just need to take a step back and say, maybe this was not meant to be for me. Maybe I need to go find some other line of work. So like, which kind of social media are you talking like the kind that I do or what? So what their thing is they want to make sure that there's no distracted driving going on, which means, hold on, just give me a minute. All right. Yeah, there we go. So that means you are not allowed to touch anything. So like what I do is I have a GoPro that's on my head when I'm driving, and I'm using my GoPro. Get straight. Come on, what are you doing? Hold on, something's going on here. There we go. So I use a GoPro. I have it on my head. That's how I record while I'm driving. And then when I'm over on the other side of the seat with a student, sometimes I'll use a GoPro. Sometimes I'll use my phone. Yeah, they want to make sure that you're safely driving. So recording while you're driving off of your phone, probably not such a good idea. That could land you in hot water if they see it. Because like when I started doing it, they had contacted my terminal manager and they were like, is he holding that camera while he's driving? And they were like, no, it's on top of his head. It's strapped in on top of his head. He's not holding it at all. They're like, okay, well, we just wanted to make sure because it looked like he was holding it. Yeah. I mean, you could put like other GoPros on your window, and you know they have voice commands and stuff, so you could tell it voice commands and then it'll start recording, and you can tell it when to end and turn off. Well, thank you, sir. He's doing a good job driving, isn't he? See, he gets the easy drive. I had the harder drive. He didn't have to drive through the mountains. Oh, I see. Why not, my guy? I think he's funny. Oh man, I missed my turn. My guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Which way do I go? How do I back this up?
I can't make that turn.
I can't make that turn. That's way too. I don't think I can make that turn. Well, maybe I can do it.
Like bait.
Yeah, totally. I think he knows what he's doing. I just think he plays it off. I mean, shoot, he's been trucking since Variant, and I think he's going on 1.5 to 2 years almost now. But he was part of the family, like, right when he started watching Riding with Dave. Riding with Dave is what got him into the trucking. Man, he has a lot of followers though. Like, he has so many short videos that he does. I don't know how he has time to do all the short videos. Probably because he's single. And that makes you wonder a little bit. Yeah, Dave is pretty cool. I don't even, you know what? I have no clue how Dave talks so much. Him and his little southern twang. Yeah, he's totally come a long way. Did you ever see him when he was doing like his biking videos? Did you ever see that? No? Oh yeah, he used to ride bike and talk about biking and all that stuff, and then yeah, really is. I'm trying to do more shorts. I only have so much time though, because you know I have like TikTok and Instagram to put everything on, and plus teaching at the same time. Yeah, he also, not only did he do biking videos, but he would also, him and his wife, they would go to Europe, and then he'd record what they were doing over in Europe. I mean, you have to go like way far back in his videos to watch any of that stuff. Oh, that's Morningstar. Here's where all your tomatoes come from. Yep, Morningstar. thank you, Brad. So definitely one thing I don't allow in my truck is I definitely don't allow any smoking or even outside my truck because I'm very, very sensitive to smells, and I like to smell good. I like my students to smell good. You know, we all just one big happy smelling good family. That's what I'm all about. So if you could hold off on smoking, that would be a very good thing. So here's what I would do. I would try to see if you can get into Top Gun, because 2 weeks is going to be a lot better for you. Plus, it's going to be a lot shorter for you, and then you'll be able to get out and start making money solo faster. And I can train you pretty well in 2 weeks. But as far as like driving to a terminal, you wouldn't have to do that. I'd be able to come pick you up. So. Hey Brad, do this. Shoot me your number through my email. It's called AmericanRedTrucking@gmail.com. And then that way, when you get out and you get hired on by night, then you can give me a call. Nope, no smoking period in my truck. I don't even fool around with it anymore. Just remember, if you go through Top Gun, it's only for 2 weeks. So you can quit smoking for 2 weeks. When you talk to, so you're out of Phoenix, when you talk to somebody, a recruiter for night, ask them about the Top Gun and ask them how you get into Top Gun. How you doing, y'all? Yeah, unfortunately, so I had bought one today, and I actually have phone holders over on this side right here, but I had bought one today. No, I have I actually have a gimbal, so my hand's not even tired at all. I'm barely even holding this thing. Seems like my gimbal works out a lot better. That way this thing's not up on the window. It's not in the way visually of anything. You ever been in those hills over there?
No.
No? I wonder if you can even drive over there.
Sure, like, I thought the Highway 1 goes all on there.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing. I don't want to goes all the way down.
Unless that's like farmers' land over there or something. Farmers own that? I don't know. What the heck is that? I don't know what the heck that sign was. What was it? That was weird.
You say, okay, guy.
Yeah, okay, guy. Well, what are you doing, guy? It's just a mate. Oh, look at that Ferrari. Pretty nice. Isn't it crazy how much farmland there is out here? Black. What did it say? Black what?
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. And you got the one on training wheels. Almost thought that was one of those undercovers pointing his little directional over there. Man, there's so much farmland out here. It's crazy. It looks so ugly during the wintertime. What's crazy though is that they can actually like take all of this and get it all by winter. It's amazing how many fruits and vegetables and peanuts and all that stuff you can get from here. All right, guys, I'll be back probably in a bit. I got to do a video real quick.